Number two, started off by trying to get into open where, we were left to right, weren't we? So we've got anything to get into that sort of position, one pardon. And then we did this move that involved you coming down my left hand side. We started off with just a sort of pass by down my left, and then tweaks that into me not actually moving, and getting this magic spin out of it without me having to do that. So it was a body-led spin rather than arm-led one, and this is going to happen by, as I send you down the back, you're trying to turn in that way, so your frame's going to kick in, got a little bit of stretch there, and as I step backwards, my hand stays where it is, but this turn magically sort of comes out of thin air.
Okay, so the important points were for a nice rounded beach ball type frame for both of us. If our arms are squinched in, this isn't going to help matters.
So I'll do it from this angle. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come forwards.
I'm still trying to turn in this direction.
So now we've got some lateral
on the little hook.
Lateral connection there, and I'm going to travel backwards on the 5. And hey presto, this magic spin is created from out of the ether.
Timing is crucial. If Bruce or leaders are still moving in this direction on 4, I've got nothing to work with. So there has to be a sort of full stop on 4, ready for the 5, which is the point where I'm going to start.
If it looks like I'm getting my hand out of the way, it's purely because I don't want James to smack it. It's not being led by any of that sort of business. So from this angle, it's going to go, I'm going to travel backwards on 5, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And the speed of my turn is set up by the power of Bruce's number 5.
So that was more of a technique exercise than a move, even though the move was nice. Move number 2 that we did just for laughs, it's kind of followed on thematically from that. You're going to come down my left-hand side with a cross-body lead kind of a thing. So my left hand is, my right hand rather, is super relaxed, and we end up in this sort of move that we call a hammerlock. And then from here I'm going to step forwards, and then step backwards. And again, I'm not having to do a lawnmower on a cold morning just to get it to
Now,
spin.
is my arm in that position? That is absolutely forbidden.
None of that. So all I'm doing is stepping backwards.
And that's going to unravel
You
me.
can see my hand doesn't do a yanky. It does a no tugging, pulley.
It's
Just
also,
a walkie.
it's also giving me travel as well as turn.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how we finished it up by getting a nice bit of compression, and then me changing direction on the rock step in the middle of that second half, which was an 8 count.
This is only going to work if Bruce gets out of the way. 1, 2,
Yeah, why not get out of the way?
4, 5, 6. If you don't get out of the way, it doesn't work very well.
Full body check. Right, so I'm going to get out of the way, and how far you travel, and how fast you travel, and your travel and turn, depends on that rock step in the middle, etc. So so I'm setting the rate of your travel. Oh, we also looked at travel and turns for followers.
We did, allowing our feet to turn on the floor. Gaffer tape will help on this floor. So just thinking about being able to turn 180 with each step, feet nice and close together under the body, and then using the triple step rhythm as well. And just thinking about practicing that from time to time.
How many turns and how fast you turn and how far you travel is determined by my rock step at this point. Or if it's really big, you're going to get loads going. Boom. It's not quite so big.